What's up, people? Welcome to the Otaku News Podcast. This is a bonus episode. It's the recording of our live show that was done at IA 2013. Unfortunately, there were some technical troubles, and we actually missed the first part of the show. Never mind, you didn't miss too much, just me talking about my top 3 what the hell shows, which, if in case you're interested, was Kata Nikaizo, Arakara Under the Bridge, and bo. Anyway, on with the show. Shinichiro Watanabe's announced his new show at Otaku last weekend called Space Dandy, or 2 weekends ago. So this is the guy that's brought us Macross Plus, Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, and Kids on the Slope. Not to be confused with Shinichiro Watanabe, who's Nabashin. Bit of a difference. I don't know, I nicked this from Anime News Network.
You mean you're crediting them properly?
Yeah, we stole it from them. Fair and square.
We'll be editing that out.
No, we have to leave that in. It's been animated by Studio Bones, who did Fullmetal Alchemist and Soul Eater, and it's being described as not to be taken seriously.
Yes, because from the photo you think it was a documentary.
Anything that has dandy in it is really hard to take seriously.
Pretty much. So, not much more news on the moment, but he's doing another show, so that's good, because it's hard to fault the guy, really. And there's going to be some more Kill Me Baby. There was only 200 and odd people that actually bought the first DVD of this when it came out in Japan. So it's doing really well. It's a high school gag comedy. The girl at the top is a hitman, the one in the middle is an idiot, and the one at the bottom is a ninja. But she's a ninja. She's a troll ninja, so she basically keeps selling these ninja ticks and trips to the middle one, and they're just useless.
That was almost a Freudian slip there.
Yeah, very closely wrong. They are releasing an audio CD of the best music out in October, and it's going to ship with a new episode of the anime.
But no one watched.
I watched it online. It was great. It was stupid as hell.
Was that online or online?
I forget. I honestly don't know.
Does it rhyme with whitcorrent?
I honestly don't know if it was on normal streaming stuff. No idea. Right, now on some licenses. Some game ones up first. The interesting ninja show or ninja game, Senran Kagura, is getting a release over in the West due to fan interest, apparently. I'm not sure how that's happened, but...
I think the length of the skirts have something to do with it.
And the size of the chests, yes.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I think that's the second game we're getting. It's actually apparently getting fully localised. I'm not sure why. Because it's actually a one-on-one fighting game. So, who knows why that's actually coming out, because it's probably not very good. But finally, we're getting Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright.
Yeah!
We've been waiting for it for so long, and it's actually going to be in early 2014, so something to look forward to.
I hope they get the team that dubbed the Professor Layton games at Anime to do it, because I think it would be brilliant. And I will cry if they all turn into Americans.
I hope they get the proper Layton to do it.
Yeah. Or I will be writing some angry tweets that they can ignore.
Yeah. It is Capcom and Level 5, so...
Oh, and Nintendo as well, so are probably distributing.
So that'll probably be Americanised. But then for the anime side of things, Kill la Kill has been picked up by Aniplex of America. This is the show that's actually rejoining the writer and director of Gurren Lagann. Pretty much, yeah, and it's a battle anime as well, so hopefully expecting good things from that, which is due, I think, to be out in October.
It's got a scantily clad schoolgirl with a sword. How bad can it be?
It's going to be good, yeah. Aniplex have got the rights to stream it and then put it out later on DVD.
Oh, I was going to look at that. I was going to guess that Sentai would license it.
They license everything, though.
Yeah, but like girl with sword.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, more or less.
Also, I'm seeing Code Geass more.
Yay.
Yep. Code Geass, Akito the Exiled. Sunrise have got the rights to it. It's a side story set around when Lush actually becomes Zero, so pretty much really early on in the Code Geass series. It's a series of 4 special episodes. Only one's been released so far, so if they're going down like the Hellsing Ultimate route, you're going to get like 1 a year.
Okay.
So you could be waiting a while for this one.
I think you need to do your Eureka Misumara impression now.
What the? Oh, ho, ho.
Akito.
Akito!
Oh, you're going to look like Hannah this year.
Right, next up I believe is someone's top 3. I think it's your Spike.
Oh, it's
So,
me.
If you know what that's from, that's really impressive because it's real old.
It is. It almost sounds like the beginning to Megas XLR, but it's not.
No, it's the old manga video intro, or a rough approximation of it.
Right then. No. I'll just remind you, this is up anime. This is Setekai. I just call it Setekai because I can't pronounce the second word.
Yakuin demo.
Oh, off. This is the story that it kind of twists on its head the idea of co-educational school. Because the school they go to is all girl, and then they suddenly start admitting boys, and you think, oh yeah, he's going to go in there and he's going to start harem. But he doesn't really give a damn. He only wants to go there because it's close to home. But the girls are all as dirty as God damn it.
I get the feeling the placement of the banana is significant in this.
Not at all, no.
Yes, I mean, honestly, at one point, this young lady here, who's the head of the
School.
the high school committee, gets given a teddy bear as a birthday gift. You'd think that, wouldn't you? But it's in full bondage gear. There is nothing right about this show. It is dirty, and it's wrong, and it's frigging hilarious.
It is the nice play, as you say, on the typical one, because the guy's fairly straight-laced and doesn't seem to be going in for any of their antics either.
No, it's the girls who are dirty. And they have some very strange conversations. Like, he walks past a couple of girls just outside of one of the girls' lavatories, and they're talking about, well, shall we call it flow? And their methods of dealing with such.
This fits into the genre of what male Japanese anime directors think girls talk about.
Yeah.
And sadly, they're right.
They are. Yeah, they are. Most girls, anyway.
I'm talking
We
about
can
Animal
dream, can't we?
Crossing. I still need 3 items of Astro furniture. I don't know. I've got more important things to talk about.
Okay, what you do with your 3DS is up to you. That's only at number 3. Number 2. Oh, yes. The spiritual succession to XL Saga, Puni Puni Poemi, a 2-episode magical girl show that basically breaches every known taboo. I think if you look at my review in Otaku News, it's about 4 minutes and 20 seconds before they get into the lesbian schoolgirl session. And there's bondage and there's tentacles, and this is basically everything the directors wouldn't let them do in XL Saga. Even in episode 26, yes. Yeah. Thank you, yes, ADV, we miss you. We also miss the jiggle counter.
It is probably worth saying that we did sit on it for nearly 4 years before we put it past the BBC, because we didn't think they'd get it.
How the hell you got it past them, I have no idea.
But then they got it. By that point, they were like, oh yeah, we've seen XL Saga.
Yeah, if anyone's actually tried watching this, it goes right proper bonkers towards the end. And that's always the place that if you're watching at home, a parent will walk in. But that happened 3 times! My dad's just got the worst timing whenever I was watching stuff at home.
It's what they used to say at the BBC is one for the dads. He wasn't this time.
Keep talking, I need a drink.
Exactly. It's a pretty bizarre show. The actual girl does start off as a normal girl, doesn't she? And then...
You're looking at me as if I actually bothered to watch it.
You've not seen this?
Or you're a normal girl.
I saw the last episode of XL Saga. I was like, okay, I've done that now.
Oh no, the best moment of that final episode of XL Saga was where the pedo guy finds out that the little girl is actually 26.
Yeah.
No, I'm not touching you.
That character's just really creepy. He's even worse in the manga.
Yeah.
He keeps going to like playgrounds and watching kids. It's really scary.
I heard that the last episode got cut off air because it was
Yeah, that was what they were trying to do, the intention to do.
My number 1. Bludgeon to death angel Dokuro-chan. This one is even offensive in the opening credits. I've never heard anyone use the phrase cock tease in an anime before.
Or the intro song.
Yeah. If you don't know it, and you really should, It's oh God, I can't believe I'm going to have to explain this. She's an angel from the future who finds out that this kid is going to turn every woman through a vaccine into won't age beyond 12 years. And so she comes back in time sent from God to kill him. However, she decides she thinks he can be redeemed. Unfortunately, that magic bat that she carries, she beats him. Well, look at the right-hand panel. He dies a lot.
I hadn't even noticed the brains flying off there, actually, before. When I put this presentation together.
Does it have a Blu-ray release?
I wish.
No.
Oh, God. Somebody please Blu-ray.
Bonus point, what's the name of the bat?
Excalibur.
Well done. Damn, I thought you was going to get you with that one.
No chance.
I have a feeling that the last 2005 that was the Gopher Party entertainment.
They showed it at the opening ceremony.
Oh,
Actually, last con I saw somebody cosplaying as her.
Did you try and steal the halo?
No.
Because whenever you try and steal an angel's halo, they get excessive diarrhea.
And it's as sharp as a Japanese sword. No, I left him alone.
Oh, it was a him.
Yes, unfortunately it was.
It's a great show. Obviously, as you can see, the guy does get killed, but she does have a magical song to bring him back to life.
You want me to do it, don't you?
It'd be funny, yeah.
Pipirapirapipirapi.
Well done. So he just keeps getting brought back to life. She kills him again. And so the 8 episodes continue. That's about it, really, isn't it, for the entire show, really?
Yeah, and the second series.
Yeah, he gets killed more.
Yeah.
It's a great show, though. Right, should we move on to the next section?
We shall move on.
Right, we are going to move on to some reviews. And the one that caused some of the male version side of the internet to shit their pants when it got announced. It's Free by Kyoto Animation. It's lots of bishies swimming.
And
Yeah, no, it's really good, actually.
you watched this, why?
Because it's Kyoto Animation, I like them.
Yeah, but it's bishies in swimming trunks.
It's actually
With
good.
problems. We're obviously watching for the emotional content and high sports drama and no other reason.
They've all got girls' names as well.
I think
'Cause
that's meant
there's-
to be cute. I just find it really annoying because every episode it's like, you've got a cute name. You've got a girl's name, haven't you? Okay, we get the joke. Carry on. It's more
Yeah.
swimming.
It's one in Japanese I've never worked out. Whenever I think I've got a handle on which names are like masculine and which ones are feminine, then something like this comes along, and they're just all unisex, most of the names, actually. So you've got the guy up the front, which is Haruka. The guy with the red hair on the right is called Rin. The guy to the left is, well, I've got the Android one, Nagisa. The one with the brown hair at the back is Makoto. And the one with the glasses is Rei. So all girls' names, or unisex names, basically.
What kind of fresh hell is this?
Surprisingly good fresh hell, even though I'm
With the
straight.
best ending song of the season,
I'm beginning to doubt things here.
You've seen what comes up next on the review list.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's cool.
we have, because of you. We'll get into that in a minute.
In a minute, yeah.
That, in fact, you're probably the only person who can pronounce it.
Oh God, I forgot I've got to do that.
Yeah.
What it is the 4 guys, they were a swimming relay team when they were little kids. They did really well. They won this trophy. Then the guy with the red hair was like, no, going to be a professional swimmer, goes away to Australia. And then the guy at the front, who's the main guy, is just obsessed with either being in water and swimming, but he doesn't want to do it competitively. So when they get into high school, the other 2 guys to the left of him, the ones that are childhood friends, decide to try and form a swimming club. But to do it, they need one other guy, and then they recruit the guy with the blue hair and the glasses.
Well, she need a guy with glasses, tick boxes.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to have your types.
But actually surprising, 'cause something that's come from these basic anime tropes and fan service, it's quite surprising how they managed to build a proper show around it.
Yeah, so it's all about them actually trying to participate in at the moment, the upcoming swimming meet, so they can face off against the guy with the red hair, who just desperately wants to be the main guy.
Yes, because there's been drama in their past, it's obviously unresolved.
Yes. I don't even think they've unresolved at episode 6, so...
Unresolved swimming tension.
Yes.
Yeah!
See,
As bizarre
you
as
make
it is.
innuendos, the whole thing is full of them. And I can't figure out if it's just the subtitling people on Crunchyroll getting really bored and upset that they have to sub an entire episode a week, or whether it's really in there.
Yeah, there is lots of shots of them in their swimming outfits, but they're all done from mostly the coach's position, because the guy with the red hair...
This makes us sound creepy.
Yeah,
Coach has his own position.
and that's a girl.
Oh,
The coach is actually the younger sister of the guy with the red hair. So she's got like kind of keeps looking at their muscle formations, going, those are amazing. It's like, hang on a minute, why is she the pervy one?
So what you're saying is after all the other anime we've mentioned so far today, and after 20 years of seeing pervy old men and weird blokes standing outside of schools, we finally have an anime where it is the woman looking at the guys, and it's genuinely good as well, you reckon?
It's generally good,
It's a
yes.
general sports anime.
Yeah, for that, you can look at Setekai as well.
It's got to be a step forward.
Yeah.
Yes, inequality. How are we doing for time?
No,
Alright,
we're
so
okay.
should we run on to the next
Yeah.
one then? Okay, oh, so I've got to pronounce this one. Stella Jagaku in Kotaku Sifribu. Which, it's like women's high school girls, C3, the C3 stands for Command, Control, Communication. Because basically, this is K-On, but take away the instruments and give them airsoft guns.
You're making it sound so much better than it is.
This is
Oh,
good.
it's not bad.
No, it's awful. It's the worst voice acting I've heard for years. Everyone, their entire voice acting is all backwards and forwards. It's the flattest voice acting I've honestly seen since maybe Street Fighter 2.
Were you turned down for the redub?
No one wants to fan dub this. They'll just shake their heads and cry.
As can be seen from the picture, it's in the very much in the moe vein, so it is very cutesy in that style.
It's like Gunslinger Girl, but cute.
I haven't seen Gunslinger Girl, but
It's like this, but not cute.
oh right, I think I'll stick with this. Yeah. The girl with the purple hair in the middle, she goes to this new girls' academy, and then her roommate is actually the leader of the C3 club. And it's, well, she goes, basically dives onto bed to have a bit of relax, feels under her bed, and pulls out an imitation pistol. And from then on, she basically goes full Rambo.
She does that.
Because one of the girls from the club goes to actually borrow the chief's machine gun or something, so they can actually play a game of Rambo. And she's in there, she's got magazines tied to her head.
I
She's
believe
jumping around pretending it's a battlefield.
It was an M60.
Sorry. It was a long time ago I saw the first episode.
Right.
So from there, they realise she's a bit strange and invite her to come along to the C3 club, where they basically spend a lot of their time doing survival games.
Yep.
It's not particularly realistic, because one of the last episodes I saw, they were trying to do a survival game in bikinis. Which you're not
See,
going to
that's
do.
part of my thing with this show. It's like they're trying to do a slice of life show, but actually it's basically, I call it moe by proxy, where you have an anime about something guys would do, but they don't want to make it embarrassing and horrible about the guys. So what they do is they substitute cute girls because they're easier to watch, and it's one step removed. So the other show like that this season is Watamote.
No, that's just weird and wrong.
Well, it is about the sad, horrible otaku experiences, and I think probably they're actually preaching to the guys, generally for her personality, but they've substituted the girl in.
Oh, yeah.
So I think it's in, for me, I think it's in that vein. I mean, I don't think it goes
So you
nowhere
wouldn't
near as
recommend,
far.
then?
No.
If you like that sort of show, which is the one for us, cute girls doing cute things.
Yeah.
Which
bollocks.
We stick to our convictions. It's that you know what you're getting into pretty much from looking at this one picture or watching the intro. It is going to be very cute, very fluffy. I doubt there's going to be a moment of drama in the entire thing. I mean, I don't know how many episodes you've seen, Spike. Well,
I've just seen the one, but I can't wait to get to the swimsuit episode.
You just want the one in the bikinis, don't you?
Yeah.
That's about 4 or 5. You can just jump to
we-
it. You're not going to have missed plot. Move on.
Yep.
Otaku. Yeah, I should have left a bit more time in between bits on my opening.
Rebecca.
I couldn't not put this one in. It was Joe's fault I saw this series. I hadn't been into anime that long. He's like, yeah, just watch this thing. It's just about the internet. Yeah. But this is from the internet when it was new and scary and no one had any idea what it did. It's very influenced by cyberpunk, so I think there's a bit of kind of neuromancer in there, you know, the internet coming together, creating this separate world. And yes, it's very, very odd. I'd put it in the same category as stuff like Perfect Blue, where it deliberately plays with reality, plays with your expectations. And I think some of it's aged badly now, because obviously some of the stuff that they suggested in this anime as being new and weird and real, like the virtual worlds, well, Second Life is surely the closest you're going to get to the weird virtual world that you get in Lane. But it's still an interesting watch. It's definitely of its era, but it's very well directed and still a very good series.
And for the audio recording, we should just point out this is Serial Experiments Lane.
Yes, I said it's Lane.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Next one.
That looks like my bedroom.
Yeah. Check on Black and White.
Second King Crate.
Yeah, we can't say. It's about two boys called Black and White, and they live in this strange town. And they're kind of street urchins, I would describe them as. So the whole thing is their adventures. And there's a monster stalking the town, and the whole plot is, the boys trying to escape these gangsters, and they're trying to survive, but they're quite hard on themselves, and the whole mystery about the monster stalking the town. It's a beautiful series. It's actually a Western director who went to Japan to direct it. You can buy the manga all in one great big giant slab. I would definitely recommend it. It's a film, it's not a big commitment, but it's beautifully animated.
Yeah, because I hadn't actually seen anything on Rebecca's top 3. I really wanted to try and get to watch this recently, and then work got in the way with training.
Yeah, you notice my category for weird is different to theirs.
Just a tad? Number 1.
Oh,
Cat soup. Where do I start with cat soup? This is another one that I'm going to blame a friend for. He said, "You like this?" And I put it on, and I watched it, and I thought, I've never been so confused by an anime since Lensman. That is another story, but it's really, really beautiful. It's surreal. Main character, his sister's soul gets stolen, and it's all about him going to find her soul, but there's no voices through the whole thing. It's all done through the power of animation. And I think if you want to show someone anime, and they sit there and go, well, they've seen Ghibli, and you're still trying to convince them that anime is a legitimate, it can be art, I would recommend Cat Soup. They may hate you at the end of it, but I really, really recommend it as an unusual experience.
Is it just me, or did we manage to get through 3 top 3s without mentioning Satoshi Kon?
No, Rebecca did mention Perfect Blue earlier on.
Oh, no.
So we've got him covered, slightly. Yeah, no, when we initially came up with the idea for the What the Hell episodes, my initial list of stuff to try and knock down from was 34 titles long. And then we ended up doing top 3s because it was going to be a bit longer, but we realised we had to kind of get through stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's actually it, isn't it? We got time?
Yeah, we got some time. It's 1:45.
All right.
You can cut that bit out.
Want to try and wing anything, or?
Well, are we going to do questions?
Can do.
Is there nothing
Yeah,
left?
no, we've got a mic for it though as well.
Yep. Does anyone actually have anything they would like to ask us?
Sensible questions.
No, we're not licensing Gekiganger.
Hello. I was just looking at the Airsoft Club thing, and I just suddenly thought to myself, okay, so we had K-On! And you got musical instruments. You got Girls on Panzer, and it's basically model tanks. It's not really about the tanks. It's about the toys that you can go out and buy. So Becca's point about selling it to the boys, spot on. So I'm just wondering.
Sunshine Sketch and Amari Sketch, which is K-On! With crayons.
Yeah, exactly. So what I'm wondering is, do you guys want to take bets on what the next Japanese toy industry that needs a show is going to be?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Let's see, it's going to be cute girls with...
I was going to say the plastic models, Plamos, but I believe that was already done a couple of seasons ago called Buso Shiki. I think that was what that show was. So
Yeah.
what I would have guessed that, because also that sort of stuff is so big out in Japan that they can market toys and stuff around it, especially if it's a plastic model one or something.
Yeah.
But that's not such a big industry over here, obviously. I mean, you've got normally the one go of the awesomely cool Gundams at the dealer's room, and that's about it. It's not like you can just walk into a Toys R Us or something and buy a plastic model Gundam, which is a shame, really, because I'd love that.
Yeah, I've seen your flat.
I've only got one Gundam, and I've never even seen Gundam.
Then why did you buy it?
Because it looked awesome, and I wanted to make a master grade. I actually prefer building them to actually just having them on my shelf.
Well, that's going to be
They're
my
kinda
next
cool.
suggestion for a Moe by Proxy series, I'm going to say an anime about girls building models. And they've got to get their model built for Comic-Con. Or Comic-Con. It's dramatic because there's a group down the other school at the private academy, and they have a 3D printer.
To be fair, I think that's coming awfully close to Comic Party there.
How'd you use this again, Spike?
What, you use the bottle opener thing and open the f***ing bottle.
This is a weird little odd tool. I have no idea how it works. Cheers. Anybody else? No, well, Mark, we'll try and get this on recording.
On the Icon forums, I believe you put up a topic about just basically people coming in to provide extra for Otaku news. What sort of stuff would you be particularly looking for in that respect?
Well, we were going to discuss that at the end, but it's basically if you want to get a sample of your writing and email it to like webmaster@otakunews.com.
Yes, you need to see that man there.
Yeah, the guy over there who's paying more attention to his phone than the podcast.
The one with the shiny head.
We should actually note that other than the shambles that you've heard here today and are happily tolerating, Otaku News is actually a proper site that interviews anime directors, voice actors, does industry reports, hosts the Pirate Anime FAQ. So if you're worried about buying pirated goods, our site has that. We are the dredge of Otaku News, as you can tell.
How much is he paying you?
He let me meet Brad Swale.
Yeah, you get the occasional review or news article from us, but it's sort of one of those things that is a fan-run website. You're not going to get paid for it. One of the downsides, but stuff like some of the DVDs sometimes review copies are available and stuff, so it's good fun. I think the last thing I reviewed was King of Thorn, which was actually a really good film. If you can see it in the dealer's room for like a tenner, definitely get it. It's like a weird sci-fi fairy tale. If you want to hear more, you can listen to a previous podcast.
Plug.
We're awesome at that, really.
Anyone else?
Is there any more on this thing?
No, it just goes to the ending slide. Prepared, as usual.
All right, okay.
That one. Thank you.
Yeah, it is coming up. They want some prep time, I think, for the next one.
Oh. See, the guy that actually made the slideshow can't even remember what's on it. There were some runners-up that we had, so I'd guess most people probably do know these, but a lot of it I'd actually already gone through, picked out pictures, and I can be buggered if I wasn't going to use them. So, obviously, top left, you've got Dead Leaves, which was, I believe, commissioned for Manga Video's 10th anniversary, wasn't it? You kind of read the thing, it's two people wake up just like that, naked, one guy's got a TV for a head, and they decide to go rob a bank and get sent to a moon prison.
It's what Japanese people think English people like. And then they made it an anime.
But it's really good and really bonkers. Obviously, to the top right, you've got Haliengo, which is awesome.
I've reviewed this so many times, and I will say, watch it again.
Yeah, you can't actually see the main character. I've left him off because I wanted to go with a afro one.
Which is made out of chest hair.
That is the one scary
Which
thing.
I made it onto the weird shortlist.
No, the scary thing is that the first box set came with the chest hair.
It was a really bad chest hair wig. It was tiny.
You don't need it.
It's big enough for a cat or a dog.
Fun?
Just putting that out. Big enough for a cat or a dog.
Yeah.
Why would you put chest hair on a cat or a dog?
Have you never been on the internet?
I've been on a 4chan. That's the weirdest thing I've ever bloody heard.
You're not 4chan enough.
You're not trying hard enough, Spike. So, bottom left is Nichijou, which is awesome.
Series.
Very, very bizarre. It's sort of as a manga dao crossed with Excel Saga.
It takes half the series to get going.
But that's what I like about it.
I do like that one.
Yeah, I just like the bit that the two characters on there normally do like a rock, paper, scissors contest, and because the small one that is a professor is just obsessed with sharks, when she's got a hand puppet for one, she just gets mesmerised by it. It's awesome.
Oh, has anyone told her about Shark Week on Discovery?
She'd love that. And bottom right, Thermae Romae.
I love this so much, and if you get a chance, the manga's been licensed, and Yen Press have been doing amazing hardcover editions. It is about a Roman bath architect down his luck, and he trips in a bath, passes out, and wakes up in, I think, sort of 80s Japan.
No, it's modern day, isn't it?
Slightly older. wait, modern day. He wakes up in Japan on a modern Japanese bath, and he thinks he's in some kind of strange foreign land. He doesn't realise he's time travels. Every episode he'll take some ideas from the Japanese bath. Like one episode he sees a TV with some fish on it and thinks, "It's a fish tank in a wall. That's amazing." And then he comes back and he builds it in Rome, and everyone thinks he's amazing. And it keeps escalating every episode because he builds baths to solve people's problems.
Yeah, he keeps going back to the land of the flat-faced people, as he describes it.
And there's a live action.
It should be rather interesting. Have you seen the special where he goes around the animation studio? Really bizarre.
Okay.
Yeah,
To get an idea for a new series about girls building action figures.
we're going to have to make this now, even if it's just in really bad flash.
I think we should just put up a press release on Otaku News and see how many dodgy blogs copy it without fact-checking.
Yeah, good plan.
Quite a few, I would have thought.
Thank you for sitting here and listening to us rabbit on for 45 minutes, or however long it's been. We've enjoyed it. Hope you have as well. And we've got the end song, which is really bad.
They're really quiet, apparently.
It builds up.
It's just Rick Astley.
How long do we have to sit here for this? Is this going
That's
on?
done. Yeah, I wish I'd sort of checked the volume levels on that one.
Yeah, it's
We're
no
trying to
free
figure that
ending.
out. That's just funny because they start dancing around in the club. and it's
Under a
awesome.
swimming pool. I don't understand, but it's great. I hadn't noticed that. I think I should probably watch again just to fact check, when I'm doing the show notes.
Okay, can I just say that of all the years I've known you, because I met you
Yeah.
in 2003, I'm looking at those eyes there, and I just think how many times I've actually seen you do that. Various things you love, that look of sheer, yes, I love it.
I think this is revenge for you calling us your shoujo sparkly couple.
You don't understand. I could see Spark when they first hooked up. I was like, I can tell you're dating because I can see an aura.
But I've seen you be so happy about something you actually get like that. Like, yes, I really love this. That's really cool to realise that. It's not just anime, it's real life.
Anyway, thank you once again for coming. We've been the Otaku News Podcast. You can check us out at otakunews.com. Yay! We got through it.
To the bar!
As is in the point.